Hello and one and all, and welcome back to yet another review. And yes, I am in fact reviewing the next Book of Boba Fett episode, which once again does not contain this character. Well, only for one scene with no dialogue, and that is the episode, the 6th episode in the Book of Boba Fett, and that is From the Desert Comes a Stranger, which is chapter 6 in the Book of Boba Fett, as I said, and it is taking place after that great return to the Mandalorian, the return of the Mandalorian. This episode is directed by Dave Filoni, written by him, also Jon Favreau. Spoilers, there's going to be non-stop spoilers, like with the other episode. You have been warned, so I highly suggest you watch this episode. Skip to 5 and 6 chapters. Skip from the first 4 episodes if you heard not great things about them and you're like, you know what, I heard episode 5 was great. I'm just going to go into that. Also watch this episode as well. So, you've been warned. Goodness me, there's so much to talk about this. So, Mando, Ahsoka, Grogu, Luke Skywalker are in this fucking episode. Oh my god, I was so happy to see them. Just non-stop smiling, smirking, geeking out. I'm just like, what is going on right now? This is insane. Like, are we actually getting Star Wars that everyone now likes? Like, are we getting an actual sequel trilogy that only features Mandalorian in most of the episodes? But as the episode begins, we see Mando flying the Naboo ship, like from the other episode that he constructed, and goes to the planet where Luke Skywalker is training Grogu. But you also see R2-D2 and Ahsoka Tano. Now, I love the Ahsoka Tano episode, The Jedi, from The Mandalorian Season 2. It was easily one of the best episodes from that show. And just, it was so original, and it was just great to see a return to a character that we've seen before in that episode. And Dave Filoni or Bryce Dallas Howard, I'm deciding who's the best director for TV show Star Wars, because Dave Filoni made one mediocre episode from season 1, which was chapter 5, I think. Yeah, I didn't flat out hate the episode, but it was just kind of mediocre, to say the least. Because all of Bryce Dallas Howard's episodes have all been great. And of course, Dave Filoni has done the Clone Wars show. So, the wee little bag that looks like Grogu on it. And yes, he's no longer Baby Yoda, he's Grogu. And, he's talking to Ahsoka giving her the thing to something which we'll get into later on. Now, I know this isn't the exact Luke Skywalker that you see in the episode, or the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, but it's the only Luke Skywalker figure I have. I really need to get a Return of the Jedi figure at some point of him. But the training was amazing. The banter between Luke and Grogu, the wee fireball laser thing, just helping Grogu to jump from place to another. Like, you can tell that Luke Skywalker is starting to get really, really good as a Jedi Master. And whenever he's helping Grogu by using the Force on him, calling back to his time with Order 66, and I'm just like, God, who are these Jedis protecting him? Or is this actually Yoda's son or child, whatever? And just and that green lightsaber was so good to see back. I have no idea why they didn't feature it in the sequel trilogy, which is one big complaint. Even though I still like them somehow, for the most part. But at times, I'm coming to the point. But anyway, but and the CGI looks much better on Luke Skywalker. I mean, in the final episode, The Rescue, chapter 16 in Mandalorian season 2, you know, that scene was amazing, but until whenever he takes the hood off. Although they did somewhat a decent job, but it was just kind of very off. Here, though, it's much better this time around, and just, you can definitely tell they definitely improved it. I was hoping they would either improve it or possibly bring somebody that looks exactly like young Mark Hamill, like Sebastian Stan. But hey, they've improved the CGI, and I'm more than happy to see him, as long as they improve the CGI. If for any reason they're going to bring back Luke Skywalker, which I can guarantee they will at some point in a future Disney Plus Star Wars show. And we get introduced to another character, and it's a character from the Clone Wars series, like Ahsoka Tano, Cad Bane. Cad Bane. Yes, the Western bounty hunter. And I love the callback in from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, where he's looking at these two other guys. That was just, oh my god. Probably the biggest cliffhanger to Star Wars since The Empire Strikes Back, probably. And yes, The Force Awakens callback or cliffhanger was a cliffhanger where Rey was giving Luke Skywalker's old lightsaber. Anyway, moving on. So basically, Luke Skywalker is giving Grogu an option whether he wants to have the metal armor clothing, if he wants to go back with Mandalorian, or to have Yoda's green lightsaber to somewhat stay with Luke Skywalker, and he'll become Luke Skywalker's first Jedi student. Like, I'm completely lost out of my mind that it's a cliffhanger, and just, it is literally blowing my mind what I'm seeing right now. Just, like, I never thought I'd do an episode review, but I am somewhat. But overall, guys, I flat out loved this episode. Just, it is some of the best Star Wars I've seen in years. Just, I look forward to watching the finale of it. And heck, even if they bring back Boba Fett for more screen time, because let's face it, in The Mandalorian season 2, in some episodes, when it came to episode chapter 6, Boba Fett did technically get some screen time in that. So I'm assuming that's the type of screen time he might get in this final episode of his show, even though he's not in it in episode 5 and 6. But I could be wrong, and it can go either way, and I look forward to seeing where it goes. And overall, guys, as with my other review on the return of The Mandalorian, my review on that, I'm not going to grade this episode, because I don't feel like grading episodes, because I feel like they're just part of a story of a series, you know. But overall, I'm just going to say it, guys, I loved From the Desert Comes a Stranger. I loved both of these episodes quite a bit, and I'm looking forward to chapter 7. There you go, guys. That was my review of the Book of Boba Fett, chapter 6, From the Desert Comes a Stranger. So, guys, comment down below, let me know what you thought of this episode. You know, what do you think of Boba Fett not getting enough screen time in the latest episodes, despite the fact that the first 4 episodes he has and hasn't been involved with much engagement with the show. I just feel very invested with them, But whatever you guys think, let me know below in the comments, and let's have a great discussion down there. And guys, look forward to my Batman series. I am really looking forward to it. Some Batman films that I've not reviewed on my channel, so stay tuned. But as always, if you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to do movie reviews, especially classics on special occasions and when something new comes out, and also like to do new stuff as well. But as always, guys, please feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, share this video, and notify that bell before you leave. All of my social media links can be found in the description down below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.